So, guess finally we have made it. The Papa, the busy Papa, the sweetie Papa finally managed to answer our call. He must be so busy. So, boys and girls of India TV Forum, let's welcome the proud Papa of Nivan and Katya, Hiten Tejwani. Hi, Hiten.
Hi, Dolly. Hi, how are you? Hi, everybody.
And
Hello.
Hiten, I know you are a very big star, and so is Gauri, even a bigger star. But now you both are not as big. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah, we have got, little stars were bigger than us.
Yes, the little stars are now bigger. So they are now, ruling all our hearts. Now, हम क्या करें आप बोलो?
कुछ नहीं,
ठीक है, आप खुश है ना? हाँ, बस. So Hiten, let me get going with enough of tomfoolery and let me get going. There are a lot of questions from a lot of your fans, and I'll try to do as much justice as I can to all. And before we go, this is from the godmothers of India TV Forum, Adila and Mehru. And they've come out, I think I have a poem which I don't think they have written it, but I want to read it out on behalf of them. And this is what it says. So many good things come in pairs, like ears, socks and panda bears. But best of all are sets of twins with extra laughter and double grins. There's so much fun in having two with twice as many points of view. So much alike, forever links, yet they're also quite distinct. They share a birthday and a name, but the moods and tempers aren't the same. Although at times they may dispute, their loyalty is absolute. From days of youth till life is done, it's one for both and both for one. We're all quite novel and precise, but special folks, God made them twice. So that is from Adila and Mehru.
Wow, wonderful.
Wonderful, isn't it? It's so true. I'm just imagining Nivan and Katya like that. And then you have another fan of yours, Anchal. She also, I don't know whether she's written this, but this is what she had posted, and I wanted to read this out too because it was so beautiful. There were a lot of poems put out, but I just picked out because of lack of time. I couldn't read out everything. So this is what it says. From Anchal, HGT fan, she calls herself, and a very, very beautiful poem again. The heavens were excited, statistics were right. Gather round, the wisest of angels said, God designed twins tonight. It's quite a marvelous process, as anybody knows. Two separate souls beginning their lives as his love just overflows. Perhaps he'll make them just alike or as different as can be. But that's the way he wants it. He's planned it that way, you see. He must find a loving mom and a special dad. For twins take special parents, and the best must be had. So your joy is mighty special. I'm sure you know that's true. God knew you'd be the parents, and so he sent you too. Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah, wonderful.
Wonderful poem. So, yes. I was really touched, and it was so it's so befitting. It's befitting Gauri and Hiten, all of these, as if they're made for just them. So, and Hiten, I would like to start, of course, first from our forum admin Pooja, because that's a protocol. She says, hello Hiten. First of all, I would like to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart on your bundles of joy. I'm extremely happy for you, and that's what she says, and I'll take her questions a little later. I'll answer because I wanted all the fans to get it, and she wants, of course, to extend her hearty congratulations to you and Gauri.
Thank you so much, Pooja.
Right. And Okay, so now, Hiten, this time I've just done a little sort of a different format. I first thought I'll separate out the twin section and your professional life section, but then I didn't know how the time will be, so I thought I just mixed it all up together and I'm just carrying it on. And so this is a fan of yours called Shakila. Okay, so I've just changed the order around because, these are the fans. I don't know whether you got to answer their questions before, so I was putting them in that order. Okay, so I just want to clarify, it is not to belittle anyone, but just to give everybody a chance. So I hope everyone can understand. So Shakila is an ardent and a genuine and a devoted fan of yours. I think her means of communication, especially in English, is a little lacking, so, she could be misunderstood. So I want you to first of all say hello, Shakila.
Hi, Shakila.
And she, of course, wants to congratulate you on the arrival of these twins. And she has put a lot of little questions which are quite common from the rest of with everyone, and some of them are quite old, so I think I'll skip quite a few of them because she wanted to know if you have signed any new serial.
No, not as of now.
Not as of now. And so when are you and Gauri coming back on TV, she wants to know.
Let's see. Let's hope for the best.
Yes. And so, some of them, I think most of them have been answered. So, but this was a very, very, very funny question which I wanted to ask you. Hiten, आपको Bengali language आता है?
Bengali language?
हाँ, आप बोल सकते हो?
जी नहीं.
अभी आपने नहीं सीखा?
जी नहीं, बंगाली से सीखूंगा.
नहीं, अभी सीखेंगे. अभी तो है ना, बंगाल के भी कोई है, बंगाल टाइगर है, उसके लिए तो सीखना पड़ेगा.
बंगाल की कौन है?
टाइगर है ना, एक बंगाल की टाइगर. So talking of the Bengal tiger, Sayantani, she didn't put any questions, but she has been mediating to find out when is a good time between you and me, Shinji. She wanted you to sing a song, Hiten.
Sayantani.
हाँ. तो बच्चों के लिए क्या क्या लोरी सुना रहे हो बच्चों को आजकल आप?
बच्चों को क्या लोरी सुनाए? बहुत ही शरीफ है मेरे बच्चे, मेरे जैसे.
अच्छा, आप जैसे? As Sharif as you?
Yeah, Sharif and Shant like.
Aye. So you're not doing le mama le or something like that to them still?
No.
No. Acha. Okay. And okay, moving on further, and before again, godmothers of India TV Forum, Meru and Adila, have ordered you to now cut your hair, please. So are you going to cut or not?
No, not as of now.
क्यों जी? बच्चे डर जाएंगे पापा जी.
नहीं, वो अगर मैं बाल कटा लूंगा ना तो मैं उनकी तरह बच्चा लगता हूँ, इसीलिए मैं थोड़ा.
अच्छा, ऐसा क्या?
Yeah.
I see. So no. Now it's time you cut your hair. We want to see the other Hiten now. बस बहुत दिन देख लिया लंबा. And right. So moving on, another fan of yours, Hiten, Sahil Kohli, another again very devoted, very quiet, very silent. And his request to you is, please, first of all, have you accepted him on Facebook or not?
I don't remember actually.
You don't remember, so I think I'll ask him to send a request again. I know you don't come on the internet and on the computer as frequently as before, but he would like you to accept him, please. And it is a request from all of us too. And he has put a very lovely question. He says, first of all, congrats Hiten sir and Gauri ma'am for becoming proud parents of Nivan and Katya. And so he has asked, have you gone to the Siddhi Vinayak temple with the babies or even before?
So we are supposed to take out the babies right now.
Acha, for 3 months?
At the right time, definitely will take them.
Oh, right. Okay. That's good. And then he wants to know how has your experience been holding the babies?
How what?
Was your experience when you held the baby?
How was my experience?
Yes.
Well, as they say, when your baby comes into this world, the whole world turns around. The same thing happens. It's just turns around. Now everything is for them. Everything moves around them now.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And do the babies keep you awake at night?
Yeah, well, they do sometimes, but not always. But yes, since we both are deaf, people say that when there's only one kid, then only it's too difficult to handle. But now you have two.
Exactly.
You can imagine. Yeah. So, but anyway, the parents, they never think that whether they trouble you, whether what. But, kids, whenever they're hungry and whenever they want to be. Want something, definitely the parents are always there. So likewise, whether they keep us awake or whatever, almost we are happy.
Okay.
And we don't think that, that they're keeping us awake or whatever.
Right. This is a very tricky one now. I don't know. He says, अपने kids आने के बाद कहीं आप हम fans को भूल तो नहीं जाओगे?
नहीं ऐसे कैसे भूल जाऊंगा.
अच्छा चलो साहिल जी तसल्ली हो गई. And then he asked another very interesting question, because most of the questions are common, so I'll be skipping ones which have been common and give others the chance. But he's asked here, how have you named your kids? Have you consulted any astrologer?
No.
Okay, good. But you were very clever, huh? Hiten, I was just recalling you had come on the Saas Bahu or Sazish with Karan and Nandini, and so तब तक तो पता चल गया होगा आपको कि 2 हो रहे थे.
हाँ, मतलब वही है कि मैं I always believe in not everything ऐसे बड़ा अगर मैंने कभी बोल दिया होता तो they would have made it such a big news. एकदम बड़ा that's why I just kept quiet, and when was the right time, when whoever called, I told them, see, I don't want a very big article or anything. Then we give a very small news that very happy that we have taken food.
Right, chalo, badhiya. And then Sonam, our admin mod, of course, says, I know it's everyone wants to extend their congratulations. That is common. And she says, can you please, when were you going to post us some pictures? We're all dying to see them.
Pictures in the right time.
Right time is how, I guess there is. But yeah, please, you need to send us to some pictures this time. And so so what was your reaction when you heard that you're going to have twins?
Well, when I heard when I was going to get twins, definitely first just that, twins. We were planning for one baby, but yes, we were getting 2. Very good.
Good. Yes.
Very happy, and of course at that very moment, I was praying to God that when we get twins, let it be a boy and a girl. So, the family will be complete.
Absolutely.
And, both will go together, so, it will be a very nice thing, because normally I've seen that, whoever has had one kid and then they plan for the second, when the second comes, the first kid, he's a little left out, and so then you have to take care of everything. In front of him or her, you have to, be like, you're giving her or him equal importance. So that way, it is a very nice thing, and we're very, 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 very happy that, God has answered our prayers, and of course the blessings of all of you, the prayers of all of you, which was with us.
Yes,
so,
it is. Our
we're very happy.
Prayers are always with you forever and forever. And then Anchal, the girl who actually made that poem in the beginning that I read out of hers, has also put a couple of questions here, and she says, how has your experience of parenting been so far?
Very good, very nice. I've been, learning new things, and just you can just people looking at them. The whole day just flies. You don't even come to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was morning and now suddenly it is even night.
Right.
The whole day flies, and they are so adorable and so amazing. I mean, you can keep on looking at them.
I know it's going to be 4 weeks soon, Hiten. The first monthly birthday we're going to celebrate now, day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
So who chose their names? Who chose their names, Nivan and Katya?
We both were actually, searching for names, looking for names. And we had kept all the options, all searched for different names. And then, these are these names, were the names which we both liked. And yes, we were Googling on the net, and then the choice was definitely Dolly, that you just look in the Irish name.
Okay.
At least Irish, and then we went to Irish names, all Irish names, and then we found Nivan.
Okay.
And then she said, now we'll go to Russian baby names. Then we went to Russian baby names and everything. Then we found Katya.
Okay. And incidentally, I don't know if you have realized, Katya is, Katyayani, Devi Ma as well. So it's, I don't know, it just occurred to me. So you have now two Devis, Gauri and Katyayani, huh? Be careful.
I'm ready.
Yeah, of course. You better be ready now. You have no choice, do you? So then Manpreet Manskaur, as she calls herself on the forum, again extends her heartiest congratulations. And it's a sort of again a repeat question. Want to ask you about this whole new experience of which you and Gauri are experiencing. So as you said it's wonderful. And becoming a father, I think you also answered that question. So I'll just skip that. Can you just say hi, Manpreet, to her, please?
Hi, Manpreet.
Yeah. And then Sandali, another devoted and old fan of yours, who puts very intelligent questions, says, first of all, thanks for this opportunity. She thanks us. And then she's very pleasantly surprised considering how busy you are. And despite that, you take such valuable time for all of us, the fans, and which means a lot. So thank you, Hiten.
Thank you. In fact, thank you, all of you. How can I not be in touch with you or not, be reply to your messages? And, I have to be in touch with you because आप हैं तो हम तो आप हैं.
बिल्कुल. And she says, Nivan and Katya, unique and beautiful names. So she asked, how did you come to finalize? You answered that question, so I can skip that.
Yeah.
And she says, hope you're enjoying parenthood. So yes, of course you are. And this is a very nice question she's put, which is not connected to Nivan and Katya, but to your professional life. She says, given the state of world economy and its effects on the Indian television, do you have any such plans regarding your future ventures on Indian television?
Well, I haven't planned anything yet, but I never, I all throughout my life up till now, I've never planned anything that now, this game plan should be this, now I'll do this. I take life as it comes.
Okay.
And I understand this, but this is only in talks where people say that there is inflation, the TV industry is doing bad and this and that. TV industry is not doing that. People have started using this as an excuse kind of a thing. TV industry is not actually going through a bad phase or something. It's not that the TV industry, there's no money there. There is money, there is everything, people are doing shows. Only thing that happened that, people have stuck up in the recession. Channels are not paying and everything. They want to do it with, if they can. I understand, being a producer, anybody wants to, save money. So what better way to, take probably newcomers?
Yes.
With all due respect, everybody. I genuinely respect their decision also, wherein, every producer wants to save money. It's not that. So, they want to actually go ahead with probably not so known faces. If they get known faces, then that is the best for the project. Who would not want best for the project?
Correct.
But then to call them, to shoot with them, pay their, daily whatever they charge, maybe, it pinches them or whatever. So that's why, they want to do all newcomers, and, accordingly they save a lot of money on the cast.
Right.
Plus, of course, there's a lot of money involved in post-production and everything. That's how they want to see their performance also.
Right. Yeah, so So they're exploiting the situation, you think, more than actually what it is being portrayed as.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If you go to a channel and if you tell them that, this is a project and I want Hiten. Now what will happen when Hiten's birthday is that probably I won't be able to afford. So what we can do is I pay half and you can always tell the channel you pay half. The channel will say, okay, fine.
Yeah.
We're getting a Hiten Tejwani project. Such a good actor, such a known face or whatever. So then why not? I'm paying half and half you pay. Okay, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Things could be done. I mean, there's nothing wrong in whatever. But then, it's a way how they see it. It's just an example I'm giving.
Yes.
This is my point of view.
Yeah, I suppose so. You have the experience and you know how it is. You know how the industry operated and how, you've grown with it. You grew. It's grown so big now with so many channels. When you started, that we weren't spoiled for so many channels. So I'm sure, they should use your experience and they should use your advice. And I hope somebody does see your point of view and we get to see Hiten. That's what we need to see. So, and Sandali goes on asking, moves on, says, earlier you had expressed an inclination towards writing. So how is that faring?
I wanted to, but right now, writing is a very, 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 creative thing. And nowadays, if you write, you just can't write anything. You have to write, the content should be such that, when people, after hearing the thought or listening to it, one line also they should be, wow, this is good.
Yes.
This is really good. Something different. And it is very creative thing. So, you need to be a little, away in a different corner somewhere where you can sit and you can actually think and you can actually write. So right now, actually, I can't think anything with the current situation. But yes, maybe after a while or so.
Okay. Yeah, and and you always said everything has a place and a time, and when it happens, it has to happen, and you believe in that.
Happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and of course, she loved your acting in Palampur Express. So did all of us, and
Thank you so much.
And she conveys her regards to Gauri and the twins, and may this next phase in your lives give you and Gauri many, many joyful memories to cherish. So that was Sandali.
Sandali, thank you so much.
And there is somebody called BAN678. That is her. I don't know what her name is. She says, the best wishes are always with the four of you, and God bless you. And she's again asked the same question, have you signed any new project? And so we've got the answer for that. And another good fan of, all fans are very good, but interesting questions from another fan of yours, Jyotika. She calls herself Jasha, I think. And so her name must be ringing a bell, definitely. So she again congratulates both of you and says, may your joys as a family get multiplied by 12, and may your little darlings do you and Gauri proud as parents. God's blessings and protection will be with all four of you always. And of course, thank you for taking time out to answer questions. So she wants to know how many minutes apart were Nirvana and Katya?
1 minute.
1 minute, wow.
Yeah.
So, and when did Gauri see them first together?
Gauri saw them at the same
and
time.
Did you or who? You also could see them at the same time?
Yeah. I was in the OT.
Okay. Then what were the first words you and Gauri said to each other after becoming proud parents?
What there was, you know,
Morning.
at that time there are no words. He just through eyes. They were very happy. There were tears in her eyes. So that look. The look like this. Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
No words.
Yeah, I wish we could capture that moment, Hiten. I can imagine what a beautiful scene that must have been. Oh, I'm just visualizing the whole picture in the hospital there. Oh, and I'm getting tears in my eyes now. Oh. So now, out of Neevan and Katya, I mean, it's too early, I'm sure it's early days, but people must be saying something. Who looks like you and who looks like Gauri?
Well, I would say they both look like me.
And Gauri says they look like her?
I say that they look like her, but she has this thing, yes, Neevan looks like you and Katya looks like me. And they don't worry now, it's going to change slowly.
Yes, they do change now, yeah, it's still too early. They keep changing almost every day, actually. And how has Beckham taken the arrival of the two little new members in the household?
He is, he doesn't understand what is happening in this house. Everything is all in one room, and then there is somebody who's crying, or there's noise coming from that room, and what is happening, he's still trying to figure out. He is very confused.
So, but yeah, I'm sure he is going to enjoy them once he understands the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. When they grow up or they start walking or something, then he'll understand that, okay, fine. They are, my brother and sister, okay, family, okay. They would get around.
No, I'm sure.
Babies.
No, you must train Beckham to get you the diapers and all that now.
He is wondering what is happening.
Right. So now she's asked another very interesting question, Jyotika. She says, out of Papa, Dad or Daddy, how would you like to be addressed by Neevan and Katya?
How we will address anything, I mean, whatever that's comfortable, but yes, Daddy is okay.
Okay, good. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what. Right. And are you going to give them any other names at Gharka? I know you didn't want Chunnu Munnu, so...
No.
So you'll always address them as their proper names. Okay. So again, of course, everyone, same question. When will we get to see pictures of Papa Hiten, Mommy Gauri with the Prince Neevan and Princess Katya? So you said you have to wait for the right time.
Yes.
Right. So then Ash104 is another member and a fan. She wants to misses you and Gauri a lot, and that reminds me, God, we are dying to hear Gauri's voice, at least one little hello, Hiten. I hope we get to hear once at least. And so I know the Gauri must be a doting mother, isn't it? She must be just doting on them, and the perfectionist that Gauri is, and so how is she handling all of this? This is from my side.
Yeah, she is absolutely fine. As I told you, she has no time to breathe also. So she is very, very busy. I'm talking to you, but cool, she has no time at all.
And the next question actually was asked by Shakila, Jyotika and many others. Somewhere once Gauri, and also Gauri I think did tell me also in one of her interviews that you are planning to move into a bigger home. So anything in the offing?
No, we're planning to move. We'll be moving, it will take at least 8 months.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because now you'll need a bigger room, now you'll need and then Hitena. So how did you all suddenly, when you all got to know the news of twins, so double the nurseries and double everything, was that hectic?
No, nothing. It was not hectic. Because, we planned everything in advance once we got to know. So, everything is just smooth. Went off very nicely.
Oh, good. So Sunara from Sri Lanka, Princess Sunara, congratulates both of you for the 2 wonderful miracles that you have.
Sunara.
Yes, pardon?
Sorry?
I said, yeah, Sunara from Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Sunara.
Yeah, and then her questions were, I think, who picked up the names that we got the answer. Were they named according to the Rashi or any such thing? I think you said no for that. No.
Yeah.
And how are the twins doing now? Are they staying up all night and sleeping in the day?
They are, right now, they just get up to when they're hungry, and then they go off to sleep.
Right, yeah. So I think, the rest of the questions, I think, sort of have been repeated, so I will skip that. And if you're wondering why I haven't yet asked Maham's question, I am going to, because this time I'm going to give her the absolute finale. She's going to do whatever she's going to say. And Saurat Khan congratulates both of you. And again, the same question, how do the babies look like? So I'll skip that. And so she also wants to say, convey her congratulations. So this is Saurat. So if you can just thank her, please, Saurat Khan.
Thank you, Saurat Khan. Thank you so much.
Then we have I love GHT. Nandini is her name. So, which is again also she has repeated. Whom do they resemble? So you said you think they resemble you. And who chose their names? Who is the naughtier one? Are you able to make out?
Who is the naughtier one? No, it's too early now.
It's too early, but any little bit of traits you think? One is more aggressive than the other, or one is more demanding than the other. Not aggressive, but more demanding, let me put it that way.
It's like I told you, both are what is like Nishant and Sharif.
अच्छा, दोनों पापा पे गए ना तो कैसे बदमाश और ये हो सकते हैं ना? बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. And Preeti Yaka was up, says, I think all the questions have been taken, so I will anyway get to know the answer. So she just wants to convey her congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, Preeti.
And Gayatri says she posted her questions very late, and so here are her things. How has life changed after 2 little angels entered your life? You answered that. In one word, how would you describe your journey from Adarsh Beta to Adarsh Pati and now Adarsh Pita in real life?
One word.
How was the journey been?
My journey?
The whole journey.
I would say bliss.
Lovely. That was a perfect word. That was an absolute perfect word. And we have another global moderator of ours called Shilpa. She says, I can't think of any question, but she wants to wish you and Gauri the heartiest congratulations on your bundles of joy.
Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you so much.
And okay, then Pooja had some questions, so let me just quickly put them to you. And you've answered again most of them. Now that you have become a daddy, do you take pride in changing diapers?
Yeah, I do. There's no harm in that, and it is like I change diaper for Nivan also. I change diaper for Kata also. I change diaper for Nivan, so then Kata tomorrow when she grows up, she's going to say that you never changed mine.
Okay. So of course Pooja says she loves their names, and you've answered all the other questions, so I will skip most of them. And Dolly the dimwit का तो अभी तक एक भी मैंने नहीं पूछा ना सवाल, so I need to tell you a couple of things on that. I sent you an email with a little post I had made on the forum regarding my impression of you and Gauri.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you replied, so I just posted that reply, part of that reply, where you said, हम तो झाड़ पर चढ़ गए. You remember that?
Yeah.
So Shriya, your fan, she says, Hare, tell him ki झाड़ पर ही तो, because all of us have come from monkeys. So I said, okay, मैं बोल दूंगी, बंदर से ही हम सब आए. That is what Shreya says. And then we had a hearty discussion and we were laughing क्योंकि अब we were wondering, हितेन आप कौन से झाड़ पर चढ़े? So I said, इमली का बूटा, बेरी का पेड़. So then Shreya replies back saying, no, but बंदर तो क्या केले के पेड़ पर चढ़ जाते हैं. So हाँ जी,
बंदर के लिए हर पेड़ पे चढ़ना आसान होता है. ये तो मतलब अपना सोचने का जरिया है, क्या सोचते हैं. अगर उनके लिए केले के झाड़ पे, आपके लिए इमली के झाड़ पे, और किसी के लिए किसी चने के झाड़ पे भी हो सकता है.
But anyway, I was so delighted to see you in my inbox, Hiten. That was such a lovely little message that you gave there for all of us. And I would just like to ask you, a little more serious question. Has there been any history of twins in your family, Hiten, or on yours or Gauri's side?
Well, in my family there is. It was like, I think 17 or 18 years back now.
Oh, I see.
So, and not in Dolly's family also. So, and this is now after 18 years in our family again. So, yeah.
Okay, so it has run in the family, so that is why it has come back again after so many years. Oh, I see. And when were those twins also a mixed boy and girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, that is very interesting. That is, so you can now go back to the genealogy and find out kahan kya hua and how it has recurred. That is lovely. And finally, I would like to give you Maham's message. Maham, as you know, gets so, like, as if she owns you, doesn't she, almost? So heartiest congratulations to my most darling and lovely couple, Gauri Hiten, the gorgeous twosome and the most hot and good-looking parents on the arrival of the world's most beautiful babies, Katya and Nivan, their little angels. May Allah keep Gauri Hiten very happily married to each other, much more romantically and happily, totally bliss with each other forever. May their love deepen and their relationship as husband and wife, lover, friends, proud parents, beautify even more and more with time. Inshallah, Ameen. And may their little angels be with them always together, happily making their parents proud. Again, Inshallah, Ameen. May success and happiness always smile on them, Inshallah. May Allah protect GHT and NKT and keep them safe and very happy, blessed together forever. Ameen. And I thank my Lord for this wonderful gift of the beautiful love and bonding of you two. MashaAllah, which He has generously granted as parents. And I pray that the love of yours gets deeper and deeper with every passing minute and day. So that was Maham.
Thank you so much, Maham.
And would you like to convey anything else quickly to your fans here, Hiten? I think I've done a nice long one, and I'm so glad that you could give us this time and did it before the first month birthday which we wanted.
Well, I would, one thing as I've been saying always, that, thank you so much for all your love and blessings, and keep like this only. And definitely, don't worry, I will show you. You'll definitely see Nivan and Katya at the right time. So, kiss your patient.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. That was so good. And Hiten, we would like to once again congratulate you, because it's not, as you said, it was just not one joy but two bundles of joy. And the day when I heard it, I spoke to you, I called you, you knew how I was screaming with joy. I was at work and I just couldn't contain myself. And I'm so proud that, we have bonded like this, and I hopefully will love to see you one day on our forum. I said we did make an ID of yours, and We will get you on board and then make you reply. So once the day I think you popped out the pictures of Nivan and Katya, we would love you to come and visit our forum and post them yourself personally, and that will be our biggest gift.
We'll do that.
Yeah. So thank you, Hiten. Thank you so much for taking out this time. I don't know how many thanks will not suffice, and I think thank you is too small a word now. We have to coin something else for you. And may God bless you, may God bless Gauri, and may God bless the little angels forever and ever. Thank you. And please hold the line, Hiten. Please hold the line.